What it do, family? It's your boy, the minister, the Reverend J. Whitfield Inspires, the chaplain, J. Whitfield Inspires, coming at you once again with another video. You already know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload another video or go live. And y'all also know what to do. Hit the join button to join the membership of the channel. If you want to be a part of the membership of the channel, help the channel grow and all that good stuff, get exclusive videos just for the members only. Hit that membership button, the join button. All right, let's get into it. Oh, if you need to talk to me, you know what to do. Hit the link in the description so you can talk to me about your personal situation. But anyway, so today we're going to talk about commitment with Virgo men versus companionship. What do they like more? Do they like commitment or do they like companionship? So I talk to a lot of ladies in private sessions, right? And they be confused a lot because sometimes Virgo man, he may say, look, I don't really want a commitment. I don't know if I want to do this or not, or whatever the case may be. But he's still behaving like somebody who's in a relationship. He's still calling, maybe loving on you, treating you nice, treating you sweet, buying you flowers and this and that. You know, why is it so confusing? You say you don't want this, but you acting like you want this. And I know for a lot of ladies that can be confusing because, you know, ladies, women, they're bit off love and emotions and things like that. They respond to those type of things. So basically what I'm saying, a lot of men do this in general. A lot of men say they don't want a relationship, but they're behaving like they are in a relationship. Why is that? But then sometimes they get in a relationship, they don't do that. Why is that? So we're going to break that down. And I'm specifically talking about Virgo men, but you can really apply this to kind of men in general, right? So this is why, first with Virgo men. See, y'all hear me say this all the time. Virgo men love companionship, right? And they are afraid of commitment. They're not afraid of commitment because they want to cheat or this and that, or they want all the women in the world. That's not why they're afraid of commitment. Some are afraid of commitment because, you know, it takes a lot. You know, they want to know, am I committed to the right person? What if I change my mind? They start to overthink. What if she not who she says she is? You know, can I even do this? Am I equipped to do this? You know, for a lifelong time, am I gonna have time myself? They have a lot of questions about committing to one person, although they do love commitment. You know, I know that's hypocritical what I just said. They are afraid of commitment, but at the same time, they do love it. This is what I mean by that before I go further. They're afraid of it because of what I just said, but they do love it because Virgos, they tend to like stability. They are enough, forgive the noise, I got the door open. They like stability. So they are an earth sign. They like to be grounded. So they are going to be committed. Then they want to be committed to the right person. So a lot of men in general are afraid of committing to the wrong woman. You know, sometimes you get a woman's representative. I'm going to go there. You know, sometimes she might have a lot of makeup, a lot of hair and weave and stuff like that. And then you really get with her. She don't look the same. Now, I know some ladies not going to like that, but it's the truth. It's really the truth. So imagine, ladies, if you meet a guy, he's everything. You know, he dressed nice, well-groomed, well-mannered, treats you like a lady. He got his bank account in order, or so you think. You know, he might be perpetrating. Then y'all really get into it. You realize that, you know, he ain't really got it like that. You know, he might be living with his homeboys, maybe even with his mama. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to like that. You're not going to like because what he presented to you is something else. And then what you found out is not what you signed up for. You thought you were signing up for a man who had stability, who can take care of you and this and that. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But kind of find out he can't. You know, so that's how a lot of men feel when we are physical creatures. We like what we see. So sometimes we meet a lot of ladies. She look good. She looking bow, face, everything looking good. But later on, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of weave. It's a lot of makeup. You know, I don't have I like natural women. I do. That's just me. You know, I don't have too much of a problem with a whole lot of weave, but sometimes it can be excessive, right? The makeup can be excessive. You just don't get the same woman that you met. You know, you just don't. And I see a lot of women have excessive makeup and then they don't have that makeup on. They look like a totally different woman. I would never have approached that woman if I saw her like that. You know, I just would not have. Now you can say, okay, what kind of woman do you really like? I'm just saying, you all done up. That's what I see. You know, I want to see the same confidence when you don't have the makeup, you know, because I see a lot of beautiful women who have a little bit of makeup and they just beautiful, natural beauty. And that's what we like. You know, and nothing wrong with makeup, but when it's excessive and you look like a totally different person, men hate that. Men are afraid of that. I'm telling you. And you start taking all this stuff off, you don't look like the same person. What do you look like fresh out the shower and things like that? That's what men want to know. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. What do you look like? You know, because I want to know. That's what I'm waking up to every day. That's so. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Commitment has a lot to do with that. You know, guys want to know, what am I committing to? You know, beyond her beauty, you know, what kind of woman is she? You know, does she like to cook? You know, does she like to take care of her family? Does she want to be a mother? How does she treat me? Those type of things. Now, going back to companionship, you know, Virgos, I hear me say this all the time, Virgos, they tend to like companionship. Why? Because companionship, you can do all those things, but you don't have the commitment, right? And this is why it confuses a lot of women. Because you're like, yo, you say you don't want commitment, or you say you're doing this and that, but here we are acting like girlfriend and boyfriend, you know? But that's why, ladies, because Virgo men love companionship. You got to understand, Virgo men, we do love companionship, we love friendship and things like that. So we love being close to people and things like that. So when he's close to you, naturally, just as a man, he's going to do things for you, you know? And if he likes you a little bit, he has the freedom without the pressure, quote unquote, of commitment to love on you, buy your stuff, go places and do all those fun things. But he don't have to be committed. He don't have to be obligated to do these things. He don't have to be obligated. Now, I'll say this. Now, I'm not going to apply this to all men, but this is a thought out there. It's easy to do those things for a woman without the pressures of commitment. You know, it'd be easy for anybody to do that without the pressure of commitment, because commitment is a lot. You got to be held accountable to this person. They want to know where you're going all the time. They want to know just everything about you. You know, they get mad and things like that. I know I'm making it sound bad, but I'm just kind of contrasting the two about commitment. And this is why it affects a lot of guys, you know. So, you know, but with companionship, it's almost like friendship. What it is friendship. You just have a good time, everybody go about their day. You know what I'm saying? No harm, no foul. So your job is, as a person, as a lady, even with guys who dealing with women who just want companionship, you know, you have to decide for yourself, is this type of thing that I want to do for myself. You know, I want somebody that, turn my light on a little bit, my light up a little bit, y'all. I don't know. Is this the type of situation that I want to be in with somebody who just want companionship? You have to for yourself. Can you deal with it, or can you not deal with it? I don't want to compare it to this, but it's kind of similar to friends with benefits. Not as much, but similar. Friends with benefits, you know what I'm saying? You have two people, they get together and they do what they do and they go about their way. You know what I'm saying? The difference between friends with benefits and somebody who's a companion, a companionship is more so you actually hanging out and having a good time. You're doing things together. It's not just based on like sex. So friend with benefits, it just be like, you do the do, you go home, you don't talk to each other, you don't see each other, you know, they can date who they want to date, whatever the case may be. Friend with benefit, that's what it is. You did for a specific person, you know, to handle business and go home. Y'all feel me? But companionship is not necessarily like that, because you don't have even the pressure of sex. So Virgos, they don't tend to be like sexually driven to a lot of women like that. You know, some are. Y'all know I don't speak in absolutes, but Virgos, they more calm, cool, and collected. They're really good, and they love friendship. They love companionship. They love the fellowship. They really do, and not even for any negative reasons. Like me, I have a good amount of friends, and I just like hanging with them. You know, we have a good time. It ain't no pressure. Ain't nobody tripping. Everybody got their own relationships, and it's really nothing. You know, it's just really nothing. But in cases where they want that companionship with a little extra. And what I mean by extra is like maybe flirting, you know, things like that. If that doesn't work for you, you have to decide for yourself that, you know what, that doesn't work for me. You know, because I want something real, you just want companionship. That ain't cool for me. You know, if that's what you're saying. And that's fine. That's fine. There's no problem with that. But you have to figure that out. And you have to figure out if that Virgo just want companionship from you, or he wants an actual relationship from you. So you got to talk about it. Where are you going with me? How do you see me? What do you want out of life? What do you want out of a partner? What do you see yourself going with a partner in any point in your life right now? You have to know that stuff. And that's what you can figure out if he just want companionship and friendship. Now, if you want companionship and you're fine with that, then you're fine with that. There's nothing wrong with it. What I'm saying now, I'm not saying anything wrong with this. It's just wrong if everybody's not in agreement. You know, you just have to know what it is, but they tend to love companionship because You know, he can talk to you, you can talk to him. Y'all can be really close, but he don't have that commitment. See, because when you have commitment, you're going somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what it is. That's not wrong either. See, commitment says, I'm committed to you, you committed to me. We together are moving in a certain direction towards a future, marriage, children, family, all that good stuff. That's what commitment says. And that's gonna be a lot of pressure for people. But I'm not talking about it in a bad way, because I think commitment is a wonderful thing. But I'm just letting you know how some of these guys think. So, you know, when you committed, you obligated. You know what I'm saying? You're dedicated. You have a duty. You know, you can't talk to other people. You're very limited if that's how you choose to view it. Now, I'm saying this in a sense of somebody who doesn't want to be committed. Now, somebody who wants to be committed, they have no problem with being dedicated, committed, having a duty, being obligated. They have no problem with that because they want to be committed, right? But somebody who doesn't want to be committed, they have a major problem with it, right? That's how it is. So you have to be dedicated. You have to, of course, you got to communicate. You know, you have to be held accountable. This person need to know where you're going all the time. You got to uphold this person's feelings. You got to cover them. You got to do a lot of stuff. And a relationship for a man, it's a lot. It's a lot. As a man, you really got to, traditionally, you got to take care of the finances. That's just what it is. You know, that's just what it is. I'm not complaining about it. It's just what it is. You know, but some guys may not be ready to do all of that, but they still want that connection with somebody. You know, and so you got to figure that out. They want to connect with somebody. Cause I was like that for a long time. You know, like I wasn't ready to be committed to somebody, but you know, I still desire that, you know, that connection with somebody. And you know, you just have to find people that's kind of on the same page. Now there are some people, some women, who they are totally fine with it. I met plenty of women who they fine with just having a companionship. You know, saying, like, look, we chill, we good, I'm good, you good. Because she was like, look, I'm going through stuff too. You know, so I'm not ready to be committed, but I do like having somebody there, you know, and it's all good, you know. And so I would say Virgos love stuff like that because it takes the pressure of relationships off, you know, because a lot of them don't be figured out what they want to do with the woman anyway. You know what I'm saying? But this is just for the ones who, for the Virgos who want companionship. Now, I would say, in my opinion, I think all Virgos love companionship in general, because we like being able to express ourselves, right? And we like being able to get that energy from a woman. I'm talking about good energy. We like that. We like that. But when you add commitment to it, it's levels to it. Y'all know what it is. Just like it's levels from girlfriend and boyfriend to fiancés. You know what I'm saying? It's level from being fiancé to being husband and wife. It's level. It goes up on each level. So that's all it is. And so if you're gonna be committed, you want a certain level of duty and accountability. That's just what it is. And so sometimes Virgos don't have it all figured out. And they gotta figure it out. And so the commitment, it makes it too much for them. So ladies, if you wondering, if it's feeling like that, if he's been saying like, he ain't ready, or whatever can be, but y'all still meeting up and doing this thing, he probably wants companionship from you because y'all have great energy, y'all have a strong bond, you know, and y'all do great things together. He probably really does like you. He probably really can see you as a wife. He probably can really see you. Well, let's say he probably really see you as a girlfriend, a wife, and all that good stuff. He probably will even be in love with you. So you be like, if he all these things, then why he want to be committed? It's because of what I just said. You know, all the stuff that comes along with commitment. And I know it's very strange for women to hear, because when I taste stuff like this, women get confused. But I'm gonna let you know just how men have the ability to do this. And a lot of them don't necessarily do it for nefarious reasons. You know, like they're not doing it to hurt you or for selfish reasons. It's just kind of in them. Now, it may hurt you and it may be selfish, but you have to make them aware of that. Like, yo, what you're doing is wrong. Because he may not feel like it's wrong. That's when you talk about it. You know, but yeah, so it can be like that. So you got to figure out if that's something you can deal with, because some of them do not want commitment because it's so scary and they just not ready. But because y'all have that great energy between each other, he treats you like a wife. You know, so he loves on you, he buy you things, he takes you places, you know, all this stuff. And you be like, yo, why we just not together? But that's why I know it can be confusing, because women have done that to me. I mean, I've been with a woman where we just doing everything. Like, I'm just talking about like, yo, Be mine. She's like, nope. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why not? You know what I'm saying? You loving on me. You know what I'm saying? You write me stuff and we doing all this. What's good? So I know how it feels. You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta establish, like, some people, that's just where they at. And we live in a weird world, man. We live in a weird world, you know? So, last thing I'll say, you gotta establish for yourself, is there something you can deal with or not? That's really what it's gonna take. And you have to know that. And if you can't deal with it, you don't want to deal with it, and that is okay. Do not feel bad. Do not feel confused. Do not take it personal. It's just something you can't deal with. There's a lot of stuff I can't deal with from women. I don't feel no way about myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, okay, that's what she does, and that's what she want. And that's what she want. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna leave it like that. All right. So guys, you don't really like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell if you need to talk to me. Hit the link, and hit the join button. And please don't take this stuff personally, because a lot of times it ain't you. Holla at your boy. All right. Yeet.